Rough Riders and the Midlands baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Jarrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really...
Robert Charles. And we are set for
Leading
baseball
off for
here this
Frisco,
evening.
The designated hitter, Charles.
The at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad.
Number 5.
Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the...
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah,
third.
Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can
Rick.
really force hitters
Hill.
to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Chris Hill, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Juan Rivera, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Oliver Piedra. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half of the
for
first.
Midland, the designated hitter, Oliver
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Hill is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With a moment
Batting
now,
second,
let's have a look at the home team starting lineup.
Bobby
Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Standing in, Bobby Fink. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the
Batting
table for the
third.
monsters. 3,
third
4,
baseman.
5. Nice
Red.
piece of hit.
Harper.
Into the box now, Greg Harper, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here. Pitch out, nothing doing. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Felipe
Macias.
Macias. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Batting
Yeah,
fifth,
that was really
the
well
center
executed,
fielder,
Matt. A classic
Justin
strikeout pitch. You think
Fowler.
it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Fink at second. Harper at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now in the box, Daryl Hannah,
Leading off
as he'll
for
get his
Frisco,
first opportunity
the
in this one.
Daryl
Here's the first
Hannah.
pitch to him.
That's a
Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Stepping up to the plate, Felipe Raimo. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center, giving chase his Fowler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Graham Bailey.
At the plate, Graham Bailey. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning.
Barreto.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Tierney backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor.
Shortstop.
You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Standing in, Grady Esslinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Sierra. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Brett Tyler.
Into the box now, Brett Tyler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Kim has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Carlos Tocci. He's the
Leading
number
off
7
for
hitter,
Frisco.
but he's leading off the
center
third
fielder,
after the first 6
Carlos
guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Right side. Macias is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot
Batting
you can
in.
do with that pitch.
The
That
left
fastball
fielder,
just ate him up
Richard
inside and gets the
Kim.
soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Richard Kim. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Harper fields it cleanly. And very quickly they're 2 down to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Michael
Coming to the
Sierra.
plate now, Michael Sierra. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped straight up. Esslinger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Gabriel Castilla. He'll
Leading
get
off
us
for
going
the
in the home
Rockhounds,
half of inning number
the
3.
left fielder, Gabriel Castilla.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm
Now
like that.
batting,
If
the
you can
designated
spot your
hitter,
pitches there in
Oliver
advantage counts like 1 and 2,
Sierra.
you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Oliver Piedra. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there. And it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't
right
want to do
fielder,
as a
number
visiting
9,
pitcher. Never
Bobby
give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and Don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Fink. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And the ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Now batting, third
Standing
baseman,
in now, Greg
Harper.
And it's fouled away. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Still only one out in the inning. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Raimo is there. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Felipe Macias.
Ready for another chance? Felipe Macias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit.
the center fielder, number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Into the box, Dustin Fowler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 0-2. Just hung in there on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 2-0 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robert Charles. Back to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
lineup
Frisco,
as they're still
the
looking for their
designated
first
hitter,
base runner in this
Robert
one.
No doubt about that,
Charles.
Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
It's away the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Good
Now
contact
batting,
to start out the inning.
number
Thought he
5.
might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Christopher Tierney. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Chris Hill.
Ready now, Chris Hill. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a liner. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he
Now
gets
batting,
absolutely
the
jammed.
catcher,
Thought we were going to see the
Darryl
bat splintered, but
Hannah.
instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Darryl Hannah. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Fowler's under it. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping into the box,
leading off
Franklin
for the
Barreto.
Rockhounds,
He's set to lead us off
the
in the
second
home
baseman,
half of the fourth
Franklin.
inning.
One of the keys to securing the win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pass ball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in, Grady Esslinger.
Esslinger.
He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game.
Now
Most
batting,
guys, it
catcher,
doesn't matter what the count
Brett
is. They're looking to line
Tyler.
them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Brett Tyler, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gabriel Castilla.
Stepping in, Gabriel Castilla. First offering on its way to the left side, but it's well foul. Esslinger over at second. Tyler at first. One gone. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
The
That
batter,
good
number
straight
10,
changeup, El Cambio.
designated hitter,
There's not much you can do
Oliver.
with that. You're going off of that arm speed in the
Piedra.
ball. It just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Oliver Piedra, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kim giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Felipe
off for
Reyno. He's in to
Frisco,
get things going
the
here
third
in inning
baseman.
number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but
Reyno.
we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Fowler's on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
This
Now
guy
batting,
smokes this thing,
shortstop,
hustling all the way
Red
around the third. So far,
Bailey.
they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Standing in now, Graham Bailey. No balls and 1 strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Castilla sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Tochi.
Digging in, Carlos Tochi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-2. Fouled off.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The batter,
That strikeout changes the
fielder,
whole complexion of the inning.
Richard.
He was definitely pitching
Yeah.
for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Richard Kim, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-1 pitch. is in off the plate.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Raimo at third with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Castilla is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready to take his hacks again, Bobby Fink,
leading off
as he'll
for
look
the
to follow
Rockhounds,
up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Heading out toward shallow right. Sierra moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Greg Harper.
Ready for another shot now, Greg Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Felipe Macias.
Digging in and looking for more, Felipe Macias. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Raimo will put this one away, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Michael Sierra will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robert Charles. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Line in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Tierney. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0.
Your
Dave
attention,
Diaz
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom
Frisco,
of the 6th.
Number 1, Dave Diaz.
Now at the plate, Dustin Fowler. Been a
Leading
strikeout
off
victim
for Midland,
twice in this one.
the center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Settling in now, Franklin Barreto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to Franklin Barreto. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, him. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Grady Esslinger.
Ready once again, Grady Esslinger. First offering on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in, Chris Hill. He'll try to follow up the
Leading
double in his
for
last
Frisco,
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Chris
Even though we're moving into
Hill.
the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side.
catcher.
Give yourself a chance
Darryl
to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Now at the plate, Daryl Hannah. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
third baseman.
No, that was pretty impressive, man.
Billy
I really like a
Bay.
pitcher that trusts and
Raimo.
works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Felipe Raimo.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right
Now
here. The
batting,
starting pitcher has been
shortstop.
on point all day.
Graham
Runs have been at a premium.
Bailey.
They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Graham Bailey, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Castilla. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Great work
Now
to do a
batting,
job right
the
there.
center fielder,
He's not a big power
Carlos
bat, so he was looking to get a
Tochi.
fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So striding in, Carlos Tochi. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Raimo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
3-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
Now
You
batting,
know, D-Row, in
left
today's
fielder,
game, it's not
Richard.
easy scoring in the late innings, so
Yeah.
that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Richard Kim is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Fink. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. So digging in now, Brett Tyler.
Leading
He's
off
1 for 2 in the
Rockhounds,
ball game.
the catcher, Brett Tyler.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And the throw-in gets away from him.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their
The left
half of the
fielder,
7th.
number
And I tell you,
00,
when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
In now, Gabriel Castilla. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel
The
really
batter,
good, D-Roy. You
the
get late in the
designated
game,
hitter,
you come up with a big
Oliver,
RBI base hit right here to
draw.
give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. A runner at first with no outs here. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out
The
number
right
1.
fielder, number 9.
Classic slider down and away
Bobby
for the strikeout there.
Fink.
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Bobby Fink will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the first pitch to him, and this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The
Now
best
batting,
ones have that late
third
action
baseman,
that just darts at the
Fred
last minute. They're so tough to get the
Harper.
bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Greg Harper. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. In now, Michael Sierra. We're in the 8th now, and
Leading
nothing's
off for
changed
Frisco,
out there on the mound.
the right
Well,
fielder.
I've been very impressed with how the
Michael
starter's going about his business, man.
Sierra.
He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ladies and
CJ
gentlemen,
Phillips
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as
Now
he'll do so to
pitching
start
for
the
the
8th.
Rockhounds, number 4, CJ Phillips.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Go, Phillips.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a
Now
look at the
batting,
starters
designated
on the
hitter,
line. He was
Robert
great all night long.
Yarrow.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Now to the plate, Christopher Tierney. third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Line hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Your
Jordan
attention, please.
Reyes is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Frisco.
bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
13, Jordan Reyes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Felipe
Leading off for
Macias.
Midland, the first baseman, Felipe Macias.
The pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Oh, man, you
Now
can't
batting,
hit a ball
center
any harder
fielder,
than that. I mean, this
Justin
ball gets on him in a heartbeat.
Fowler.
Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in now, Dustin Fowler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kim on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sierra giving chase, and no one will track it down. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Chris
Leading
Hill.
off for
He'll lead
Frisco,
things off here in
the
this
first
one-run
baseman,
contest.
Chris Hill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run as aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hill gets his lead at first. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The 2-2. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Felipe Raimo will be next. Three-two pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in,
Felipe
Raimo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Your attention,
Valdez
please.
comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on
30,
here with nobody
Mark
out.
Valdez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
Now batting.
That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And
Graham
with the kind of stuff that he has,
Bailey.
It's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Graham Bailey, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with
Now
only
batting,
one away.
the center fielder, Carlos.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 to him now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric
Now
fastball.
batting,
And if
left
he can
fielder,
learn to harness that
Richard
and work in his solid
Hill.
secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Now at the plate, Richard Kim. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's out.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 2-2. Struck him out. Working out of certain danger as he strands the possible winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Rockhounds win it.
That ninth inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rockhounds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jarrell Cotton is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, gotta say, this was a close win, as the Resistance beats up the First Order and most likely destroys the base. They take the Oscillator out, destroying Star Killer Base along with all the troopers. Dang. Well, tonight the Resistance wins as the first order goes down, and gotta say, the Rockhounds did a pretty good job in winning tonight's ball game. Well, gotta say, we are being trailed by the Sod Poodles. Sod Poodles take the win. That gives them 36-30. Rockhounds are 37-28. The Travelers hit a grand slam and they closed the door at Springfield. And then Tulsa hit a grand slam, and plus one more run along with that made it a 9-6 victory for Tulsa. I gotta say, that was pretty cool. Well, the Hooks nearly had the win, but ended up losing a 1-run lead against the Amarillo Sod Poodles, which apparently they are now 31-26. Well, since the Rough Riders lost to Midland by score of 1, leading the 3-2 victory Midland had and stuff, it was a good. So, gotta say, for Star Wars Day, this was a win. Well, it takes me back to that Star Wars Episode 8 movie. The Resistance was in trouble in the beginning. And gotta say, if you remember that scene, their ship was about to be destroyed by the First Order Dreadnought. And gotta say, the Dreadnought ended up being destroyed. The bombs went off, and the Resistance ended up escaping. Even though the Resistance blew up that Dreadnought, it was a big fireball in the end. So we are going over the scores. Springfield takes the loss, 27-31. The Drillers take a 35-27. Travelers take the win, and Naturals do take the loss, tying them 31 apiece. And so that right there, the Sod Poodles will end up tying the Rockhounds if they win tomorrow's ball game in the evening. Well, tomorrow night is a 7:05 first pitch for Sunday night baseball, and gotta say, we are far ahead on schedule as we continue our series with Minor League Baseball, the show, and also delivering the best Double-A ball games known to man. Well, tonight's winning pitcher goes to Jahero Cotton, as he did a marvelous job getting strikeouts. Jahero Cotton, during the last night's ball game with Corpus Christi, was most highly expected. And do gotta say, this guy just takes it in the strike zone. Well, the loss for Frisco goes to Dave Diaz, and the save goes to Mark Valdez. And anyway, it was devastating for Frisco as they take a 1-run loss. But the Rockhounds came and they were nearly in trouble my heart was just racing so much. The Resistance was in trouble. But I gotta say, it was pretty good seeing the Rockhounds win tonight's ball game. And most likely it was pretty good. Well, we got 3 games left of this homestand, and Midland will head to Corpus Christi, leading off the 8 road game series. The Rockhounds will hit the Corpus Christi first, and the Frisco Rough Riders second. The Rockhounds return home as they take on the 7-game home series. The first 4 with the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles, and then the 3-game series with the Corpus Christi Hooks as they return to Midland. They might seek vengeance as we took that last game from them last night, which was pretty funny to me. It was a 3-0 victory. The Rockhounds take the win. Well, the first order has been beaten, and most likely Star Wars Day has been really fun for everyone. Well, the young ones come out. I do see some first order stormtroopers, and most likely a lot of them are gearing up for the photos. Gotta say, some of the photos are pretty good. The Resistance ends up winning, and most likely the Rebels remain victorious. Well, good guys always win, let me tell you. But tonight was close call as we take down Frisco, and gotta say that was pretty fun as tonight draws to an end. Guys, we will be right back here on Rockhounds Baseball as we wrap up the final scores of tonight's ball game. We are going to commercial break as we conclude this one. We'll be right back on Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. You're listening to Rockhounds Radio and also Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. Now take you back to the ballpark for the runs, hits, and errors. Well, anyway, guys, tonight was a pretty scary situation. The Rockhounds nearly got in trouble. Well, shall I say, the Midland Resistance nearly got in trouble. And the Frisco First Order was planning to blow up the Resistance base, but the Rockhounds destroyed Starkiller base and ended up winning. This was a fight on Star Wars Day that we will never forget. Well, the Resistance player of the game goes to J. Harold Cotton, as he was the longest one, highly respected, and gotta say, this guy is really good pitcher. We'd like to welcome him to the Rockhounds, and gotta say, this is probably his second game in the 2019 season with Midland. But anyway, he will be on the road with us as we head towards Corpus Christi and Frisco. Hopefully he'll be in a lot more games as we go through the rest of this first half, and most likely he should be in the second half with Midland, and most likely in 2020 I do believe we will have a brand new season leading off in Arkansas. So we take the Arkansas Travelers and Northwest Arkansas, and then we'll be back home taking on Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas. But I gotta say, the 2020 season is far away from us. So today we worry about the 2019 season. So let's go on hits and errors before we close out tonight's ball game. First for the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. For Frisco, 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. Time of the ball game was 2 hours and 49 minutes as we conclude the ball game here tonight. And gotta say, it was a close call, and man, it was just pretty fun. Rockhounds 3, Frisco 2, as we conclude this one tonight. A good win for the Resistance. And I do gotta say, Star Wars Day was pretty good. Well, anyway, my fellow friends, hope to see y'all again tomorrow night. The Rockhounds return, and the Rough Riders are right behind them. Don't forget, the second game begins tomorrow night at 7:05. As we have our second game in our 4-game homestand between the visiting Frisco Rough Riders, and most likely we will be on the road beginning on Wednesday, May the 8th, and most likely we will not be back home until the following Thursday. It'll be the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and Corpus Christi Hooks leading off the 7 homestand, and most likely the Rockhounds and Hooks and Sod Poodles will meet up. Oh, switch that around, Sod Poodles and Hooks. But anyway, we will catch y'all again as we end this one tonight. 3-2, Rockhounds win it, and this is the end right here.